What the hell's going on, people? This is Periodic, and you see the title of the video. We are jumping back into Dragonball Z Dokkan Battle in order to take the Dokkan Now Volume 5 Player Survey Notice and letting Bandai Namco know exactly how we feel about their game.
I shut it down wherever power is stored. Being real is in the past, watching cowards get on. It ain't kill me, so it's making me stronger. And these bite-sized rappers now sensing my home.
So we're jumping into it. This is going to be the Dokkan Now Volume 5 Player Survey. They always give you some type of survey after the Dokkan Now happens. And I'm hoping there's a note that I can leave to tell them, stop being stupid and releasing information for characters that you're about to announce on the Dokkan Now 30 minutes before the Dokkan Now happens. Because if you weren't around last night, the Dokkan Now was going to start at 10 p.m. Eastern, and Japan Dokkan Battle on Twitter decided to, about 30 minutes before the Dokkan Now went live, decided to drop the super attack animations and all the information regarding the brand new Extreme Tech Super 17 LR. Just everything, right? Passive, leader skill, links, categories, the whole shebang, plus 12 key, 18 key super attack animation, plus active skill animation. And then at 10 p.m., about 30 minutes later, we got the Dokkan Now, which literally just went over all of the stuff that we already knew about. And then the only real newsworthy information that we got that we didn't know was that Shoto was leaving, who was the producer of the international version of Dokkan Battle. And now they have a new producer. I think her name was Koto or Coco, I forgot her name. But anyway, that's literally the only new stuff that we got. So new producer is in. Hopefully that means that Global Dokkan gets a bit better, because it's been pretty bad recently. Anyway, let's take this actual test. So what's your gender? Male, female, prefer not to answer, whatever. I mean, the majority of players are going to be male playing this game. What's your age? You can definitely take a guess. Take a guess what category I'm in. Okay, so the guesses are, and I want to see everyone commenting on this, 19 or under, 20 to 24, 25 to 29, 30 to 34, 35 to 39, 40 to 44, 45 to 49, 50 to 54, 55 to 59, and 60 or over. I swear, if people are just writing 60 or over, I'm going to mold that, all of you guys. All right, so what's your employment status? Well, I am employed. Employed. Okay. What social media do you currently use? Mainly Twitter. That's it. Like, there's Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, WeChat, Line, other. I'm just a Twitter user. That's about it. So I don't know if you guys use any of these other ones primarily over Twitter, but I'm mainly on Twitter. And even that, I don't really go on too much to talk. So I don't know. We would appreciate if you could cooperate with us to answer the below questionnaire. And this is where you start getting to the more important questions. Have you seen Dokkan Now Volume 5? I knew it would be broadcasted, and I have seen it. I did not know it would be broadcasted, but I happened to see it. I knew it would be broadcasted, but I did not watch it. I didn't know about the broadcast, and I haven't seen it. Well, number one, I knew it was going to be broadcasted. I waited for it to go live. What they also should do, in my opinion, is they should have just dropped the video as the video. They should premiere it. And by premiering it, it makes it so everyone is on the same page and everyone is on the same timeline, and we can watch it together as a watch-along. Because what a lot of people do is the Dokkan Now gets dropped, and then people will just skim right through it and then just see the graphics, and then that's it. And then they tell everybody else about it. But it's like, dude, I want to sit down and actually want to watch all 8 minutes of it, or whatever it was, 10 minutes of it. You know what I mean? So I knew it was going to be broadcasted, and I watched it. We would appreciate if you could cooperate. Yep. Where did you hear about Dokkan Now? In-game announcement mainly. Twitter. I don't have push notifications on, so screw that, right? And then that's about it. And unofficial social media accounts, because everyone was talking about the Dokkan Now. What do you think of the contents of the Dokkan Now? I mean, honestly, it wasn't really good because they announced events that we already knew were coming, which they should have introduced in the part 1 of their celebration, like Japan did. And Super 17 was leaked 30 minutes before the Dokkan Now. So if you want me to just go off of the value of what was in there, yeah, that's some not bad stuff. But I would say the way that it was presented, not really satisfied. Gotta say, not satisfied. How likely would you recommend Dokkan Now to a friend or family member? Now, not really. I would say a 3. 10 is I'd highly recommend it. 0 is I wouldn't recommend it at all. Because there was no point to it. There was 0 point to it. All of the events were already announced in game, so we already knew that they were coming. And you can go do them on Japan. And then the 17 we already knew was coming. So it's like that Dokkan Now was literally a waste of time. Do you have any Dragon Ball merchandise? Yeah, I have some. If you have any requests for Dokkan Now, please let us know. Yes, thank you. Next time, don't reveal everything that will be covered in the Dokkan Now 30 minutes earlier on Twitter. It makes the Dokkan Now pointless to watch. Because all the information, I butchered that, has already been revealed. If you have any requests for the game, please let us know. Yes. Make sure to prioritize new information for Dokkan Nows. And what do I mean by that? Meaning only reveal exclusive information for the first time during a Dokkan Now. If not, people will not care since the information is old and has already been seen from other sources. I mean, it's just at the end of the day, what was the point of watching that Dokkan Now when we already knew everything from Twitter and the in-game information? It doesn't make sense at all. So that's my responses. I wasn't satisfied with this Dokkan Now at all. I think they botched it. And this is worse, by the way, than when they do a data download, because at the end of the day, they're not expecting people to have the capability to see the data hidden in the files. They understand that there's some data miners and leakers and people that can, that they have the capability to look at this information, but they know that that is a very small percentage of the player base, and the people that are going to be seeing that info is also a somewhat small percentage of the player base. No, what they did was they went on the official Twitter of Dokkan Global, or Dokkan Official, and they posted the information before the Dokkan Now. That is just dumb. Straight up. The official Dokkan page has a decent amount of followers. So if you want to compare it to, for example, right, if you go to the global Dokkan page, it has almost 200,000 followers, okay? Almost 200,000 followers. And then if you go to the Japanese Dokkan one, it's got 800,000. So it's closing on 1 million. Now, let's compare that to someone like Kawhi, right? Who will sometimes leak information. He's got 50,000, all right? Or someone like Air Dokkan, who will leak stuff. He's got 23,000. Let's even say someone like Goresh, right? He's got 100,000. Far cry from almost 1 million. So when they introduce some leaked information or whatever that's, being discovered, it's going to be seen by a much smaller audience than when the official channel posts it and undermines their own Dokkan Now. So I'm very flabbergasted by the whole situation. It's just really strange. Whatever. Now I'm rambling at the point just because it's like, God, how dumb are you guys that you were able to just screw that all up? I really don't understand it. But what I do understand is clicking that blue join button. That immediately brings you into the club and makes you a Boomer Elite, a Boomer Champion. Join the ranks of Joe V and Wolverine Gaming. If you want to do the free-to-play way, that's possible too by gently rubbing that sub button, gingerly ringing that bell button, lovingly kissing that like button. As always, this is Periodic. See y'all in the next video.